Hey guys! Welcome to the Hit Me Up podcast.
A podcast that you can
Hit us up.
Ugh, cringing so bad.
Come on, it's cute.
It's not.
It's
funny.
alright, but
It's a little
I
funky,
always
but
start with the
It's
cringe
good
stuff.
to be cringy, okay?
Yeah.
Because nobody has the courage to. We're just cool.
We're just brave.
So, today's episode is about
Stereotypes.
No, we're really matching today. Like,
I know,
we're
right? I
actually-
love this. Also, I'm wearing black, B's wearing white, and you're wearing
Yeah, I'm
black
like the
and
mix of
white.
I'm wearing
too.
black and white too, but just
Oh,
the
yeah.
turtleneck
Yeah.
underneath.
Just all black.
Okay, so every episode we want to play a game. We're just gonna ask a few questions to get the convo going. And anyways, so Tate,
Wait, the game is called.
Oh yeah, the game's called We're Not Really Strangers.
It's actually really fun. So
It's really fun. You guys should buy it. Like,
Yeah.
go to Target and get one.
It's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna get this one. Ooh, I love this one actually. Why do you think we met?
Oh, that's a good one.
um,
I feel like we all met like forever ago. We are just like friends now because it was honestly meant to be. Because we all like kind of want the same thing and we share some goals.
we actually talked about how we met on
Yeah.
the first episode, but it's in Portuguese.
Yeah.
So if you don't speak Portuguese, I wouldn't watch it.
Yeah.
Or unless watch it to learn. Watch the episode so you can learn Portuguese. That's a motivation for you.
True.
But yeah, so me and Bella actually knew each other because our parents were friends when
when they were kids.
when they were
They've been friends
kids,
since forever.
and then we met when we were younger, but we
Yeah.
weren't really close. And then me and Thai became friends like
Online. Yeah, we
they.
met on
Sorry, English is they.
Yeah,
Um,
we met on TikTok. Actually, Bia posted a video about moving to Utah, and I was like, "Yay, we should be friends." And then, yeah, we became friends. We met at a festival, and it was just so fun. And then I also met Bella at the same festival.
yeah.
So I think everything was like meant to be. Honestly, like
Honestly,
written
yeah,
in
it
the
happened
stars.
at the right time. Like
It really
we
did.
all, I think we all were just in the same path of like trying to find something
Mhm.
that we liked and we could strive to, and it just
Yeah.
worked out really well for the three of us because we always wanted to have a podcast.
Yeah.
That's so true.
And we were talking about like how we're so different in every single way possible, but at the same time, like a lot of the times we think so alike.
Yeah, and
Which,
we.
I don't know. It just makes like a good combo. I feel
Yeah,
like.
I love that. We get along so well.
We
Like I
really
remember the
do.
first time we met.
Yeah.
It was just so fun to be
I
around
know.
you guys, and
Like,
I
we can-
felt like our vibes like matched
Yeah,
right
honestly.
away.
And it was funny because I already knew both of them,
Uh-huh.
but like I didn't know how they were gonna react with each other, and I was like, let's
Honestly,
just have a meeting to know if maybe we can have this podcast going
Honestly,
or not.
First time I was actually gonna punch you, but then
I
She's
kinda
actually gonna
hated
knock
you.
me
I
out.
hated you, but it's okay now.
It's okay. We all have.
We're
We all go
over.
through it.
Just kidding. I actually really liked you.
Yeah, me
Okay,
too.
yeah. Now you get one.
Let's make it easy. Ooh, no, that's actually kind of hard. Wild card, admit something.
Oh, like act, like literally.
Yeah, like just admit something.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Okay.
you can go
Okay,
first.
I'm a horrible cook. I'm so bad at cooking. I actually, every time that I make brownies, like box brownies,
Oh.
I make them into a cake. I don't know how.
Maybe
but they-
you're just buying the wrong one. Maybe you're actually
No.
buying a cake.
No, I bought a brownie. And I've tried, like, it just doesn't work. Something about me making brownies, it just never works out,
That's
ever.
yeah.
So,
Funny, actually.
I have the same thing, but with cookies. My cookies never go right. Like they always are
Really?
hard. One time I tried to break it.
And
It
wouldn't
didn't
work.
break.
Oh my god.
It was that hard?
It was that
gosh.
hard.
You guys not gonna like put me in the kitchen like I'm good. Like yeah. Anyways.
I know I've tasted your food. It's
I
actually
know.
Oh
really
It's
yeah,
actually really
it's
good.
really
Not
good.
gonna lie.
I love it.
I'm actually good. Okay. Anyways.
Is that
That was my
what-
little bragging moment. Okay.
Okay, my turn. Yeah, I was a terrible driver.
Oh.
Because I crashed my car 2 times, and they were both my fault, and the same reason. I always fail to yield to other people. So if you're in the car with me, buckle up, because you're going to need to.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And the cops came both times?
Yeah, and the second time, the airbag deployed. So, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's so exciting. But high five for us, because we're both bad drivers. I just never hit my car, but
No, I crashed twice.
I'm a terrible driver.
Yeah, one time was my fault. The second time, it was kind of my fault, but not really. But the girl crashed on me, so it was like okay.
Okay.
But anyways, I don't know. I'm like so bad at this. So, if my school's watching this, oh my gosh.
They definitely are.
I was the one that broke up with my ex-boyfriend, and it took me like a year. It took me a year to get over him. So that was always fun. And I actually texted him the other day. And
Are you over him?
Why?
I am now. I feel like I am. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. And I was very humbled that day. When I texted him, I was humbled. But anyways.
Humbled, yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah, I've been there before, honestly.
I was like, okay, Bella, love yourself that much. I was like, you're done. Okay, anyways, let's stop talking about it. School, bye. Bye, love you.
Okay, so today we're going to talk about stereotypes.
Yes.
So which one of the stereotypes, bother you guys the most about Brazilians? Or Brazil in general?
I feel like that bothers me the most.
Yeah.
I feel like the speak Brazilian kind of bothers me a lot.
Do you speak Brazilian?
Yeah. And we were just barely talking about the BBL.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the BBL.
The
That's
BBL, for
everybody
sure.
thinks that we do the BBL, or
everybody has a BBL in Brazil. I don't think that's...
or
the case.
Brazilian wax. They're just
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Or Brazilian blowout. Do you know what that is?
I don't even know what that is.
It's when you straighten your hair. In Portuguese, we call it progressiva.
Oh, yeah.
So that's
but
a
that is a
method.
Brazilian thing.
Yeah, it
It
is.
is. And honestly, Brazilian stuff really sells.
It
Brazilian perfume,
So true.
it sells so much.
Can we
one
talk about
It's
Sol de
so
Janeiro?
Sol de Janeiro.
Brazilian Crush. And
Oh,
fun
Brazilian
fact,
Crush, yeah, that one.
it's super expensive in Brazil, which doesn't make any
It
sense.
almost doesn't sell in Brazil.
I know.
I didn't find
so
it at
good
Sephora,
here.
but barely. that's what I've heard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bought it
I
just
went there
because
because I wanted to buy one and I couldn't find it.
at Sephora?
Yeah.
I have it here.
Really? Do you like it?
I do. I like it.
A lot of people like it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just bought it because it said Brazilian Crush. So I was like, it makes sense.
Yeah, I got ones. Okay, you know those boxes that you can sign up for and you get
Oh,
makeup
yeah.
every
Oh,
month?
yeah.
So I had one of these boxes and I got one of their lipstick thingy. They have
Oh.
a
really?
lipstick, and it was one of the best things that I've ever had used for my lips ever. It was
Oh my
so
gosh.
soft, and it smelled so good because they use something in their smell.
I don't know what
it
it is,
smells
but it's
really
so
good.
good. Yeah.
I know, and stays on you the whole day. Anyways, it was
Mhm.
So
really
on
good.
your lips too, and it didn't taste bad. So I was like, dude, I used to use that thing every single day.
Uh-huh.
Really?
It's really nice. So
Anyways,
look
I
it up.
wanna try
their
it.
lipstick
Yeah,
later,
I
'cause
went
it's nice.
to, I think it was Forever 21, and they had Brazilian undies. It was literally Brazilian panties, and I was like,
I don't
Like
mean
a thong?
pennies, but
yeah.
no, there's people that don't like that word.
Yeah, I don't know if I can say it, but anyways, I was like, that's so funny, bras and stuff, and I was like, oh,
But with the Brazilian flag or something.
no, just the Brazilian, kind of the Brazilian cut. I feel like, 'cause
Oh.
I don't want to get into it, but anyways, it's
Okay,
just
a very
it's just yeah, it's
slick-
more
slick
V-ish,
Uh-huh.
I guess.
Kind of like a thong, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
And it was Brazilian, and I was like, oh, that's actually funny.
That is funny.
And it was really Brazilian. I liked it. I bought it.
Oh, nice, cute. So cute.
Oh, and we were also talking about Brazilian dance battles.
Yeah, they don't happen. I'm
It's
sorry to
not
break
a
it to
thing.
you, but nobody dances on the street.
It's
I'm
just
sorry.
it's just when people come here and they're like, "Oh, is it just High School Musical? Do people just sing in the halls?" No, they don't.
They
you
do
guys
not.
don't. We don't.
Even I
sing.
wish they did. I
So
really
true.
wish they did.
Like-
Oh, I just hit my mic. But
Oh.
the thing is, I moved to America really thinking that I was gonna have the American dream. I would move and then I would go to high school because I moved here freshman year. So I was thinking, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go to high school. First couple months, I'm gonna meet my Troy Bolton. The guy that plays football is gonna fall in love with me, and then
Yeah.
he's gonna ask me for homecoming.
Oh.
And then we're gonna go to prom together in a couple years.
Oh.
So I thought. No.
he's gonna be your Valentine.
No, it never happened. I never even had a guy like that was like
Popular.
the American stereotype that asked me anything or ever even looked my way. So I was like, I really thought I was gonna have my High School Musical moment. I didn't.
Honestly, me too. I feel like everybody feels like that when they move to the
Yeah.
U.S. Or like thinking that the yellow school bus is like amazing, but like actually nobody likes
It's
it.
not.
Oh, the thing is, I'll say something about this. Yes, it is not, but when I moved to the US, I was so grateful for it. Like, we could be like a bunch of kids screaming, all sweaty and smelly and
Yeah.
because the AC for some reason never works on these buses.
True.
And especially like close to summer, they suck. But even though all that was happening, I was always like, oh my gosh, I'm on a yellow bus. Like, I feel like I'm in my main character moment right now. Like,
That's so
my
true.
main character is developing, you know?
Yeah, also the
Yeah.
lockers. I used to get like so excited about the lockers. Like I'm
And
gonna
no one
decorate my
uses
locker
them.
and just like
Have
do a
you
bunch of
ever?
stuff.
Do they use them
I
in
did it. I
Florida?
didn't
'Cause they
even
don't
use it,
them
to be
in
honest.
Utah. At least not at my school.
Wait,
What?
Do they use them in Florida? Because at least not in Utah. I feel like lockers.
I feel like Utah would be, like, the place to use the lockers.
Really, I feel like we don't use
I
them.
didn't even use mine.
Yeah, I just put stuff in my
Really?
car. I'm like,
Interesting. Okay, so in Florida, not really. Like, people use it, but it's like, okay. So, like, what my brother did his freshman year, it was actually kind of funny. He shared his locker with, like, 3 more people, and they kept, like, snacks there. And, like, a lot of people had the password to their locker. So, like, everybody, like, if somebody was hungry or something, they would, like, go to his locker and, like, get food.
That's
So
nice.
that was actually really cool. But my locker, I just decorated it. I bought a bunch of things on like Target and like Five Below, and I decorated with a bunch of pictures. And I remember being so
Oh,
excited.
that's so nice.
The only thing is like my high school, like the lockers were like shared, like the top lockers and the
Oh,
bottom
it was not like
lockers.
a
Oh.
long one.
And like my freshman year is when I had my lockers, and only like freshmen could only get the bottom lockers.
That's
So for me to use the locker, I would have to sit on the floor and put my things.
It would just sit
So
there for like a long
pathetic.
time. Watch-
Just like sitting looking at my locker and just being like, wow, I have a locker.
That's funny.
Yeah.
What else?
I feel like another Brazilian stereotype that Americans have is like Brazilians like women and like Brazilian butts.
Oh, like the BBL
like-
that we're talking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
kinda,
but like every woman is like super hot. Like they're just like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
Brazilian women are really hot. And yes, that is true.
I was gonna say yes, we are.
We are.
But
I'm
we're
glad
really
you know.
different. Like that's the thing. So
Yeah.
if
So,
you have
like-
a type, go to Brazil because we're gonna have
So
something for you.
Yeah.
Like trust me.
There are
Yeah.
a lot of Brazilian women. It's not like como é que fala, tipo assim, não é à toa, tipo assim, it doesn't like
It's not for like a reason.
Not for no reason.
It's not for
it's
no
not for no
reason.
reason. Yeah, it's not for no
Yeah.
reason that we have, you know, girl from Ipanema, like
Or
Oh.
Giselle. Or
exactly. Okay, there it is.
excuse me.
There's your point. We are
We
the
have-
hottest
we have-
women in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
That's so funny.
But also another stereotype is that a lot of people think that we are just a huge jungle.
Oh yeah, and
So
having like
true.
monkeys as your pet.
You
guys- Okay, here's the thing. You can just walk around and find some monkeys just hanging around, but
But
not
they're
not as a
They're not
pet.
ours.
pets.
Like honestly, and they're,
They're,
like
like-
so fun. You go to the park, you just like play with them. Not you don't play with
You
the monkeys.
nobody
They're
plays
not
with the
gorillas.
monkeys.
They're like little tiny monkeys. Like,
Yeah. They're
Yeah,
not
they're
big
very
monkeys
little.
or
Yeah, it's
gorillas or
not a
whatever you
gorilla.
think that we have.
They're not gonna be
It's
And
not like
no.
that.
sorry to tell you.
Yeah.
They're like squirrels. Like they're basically the size of a
Honestly,
squirrel,
yeah.
and they're doing the same things that squirrels are doing. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
if you think that squirrels are normal, that's what Brazilians think of.
Monkeys.
Yeah.
And you're not. That sounds so weird.
But also it depends on like the area that you're in.
Honestly,
Brazil,
yeah.
because
Brazil's
Brazil is
so
a
big.
huge country. Okay, so it's like
Yeah.
I don't know if it's as big as the U.S. or even bigger, because I feel like it might be.
No,
I
I
feel
feel like
like-
the U.S. is bigger.
I feel like the U.S. is bigger,
I
but
don't
not
know.
not by a lot.
I think maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. I just know that it definitely is in my mind.
Yeah.
Looking at it, yeah. But the thing is, we can look at it through there.
Oh, so true.
Oh my gosh!
I don't know if they can see it.
Geography.
I don't think so, but we have like a little map over here. But yeah, the U.S. is
Yeah.
really bigger.
Well, so basically, Brazil is a really huge country. So different places that you're in, have like different scenarios. The same thing that like New York is different from LA, or
Mhm.
Florida is completely different from Utah. Like, it's just Brazil has also the different scenarios. So you're not really
True.
gonna find a monkey in the middle of São Paulo because it's like a New York type of place, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
São Paulo and New York are really similar, so you're not really gonna find. So you might find homeless people, but not monkeys.
True.
Hey, anyways, that's so true, honestly.
Yeah, and I feel like growing up in Brazil was like so much different from like kids
Yeah.
growing up in the U.S.
Mhm.
What do you guys feel like was your favorite thing to do when you were a child in Brazil?
In Brazil,
Yeah.
honestly, I don't know. Just like hanging out with our friends all the time,
Yeah.
and like coming here. Like our lives in Brazil were so fun.
I know.
Okay. I
We
have
kind of-
a
I don't
comment
know.
about this. So I think that Brazilians just go on the street more. Like, you know, like
Yeah.
kids go out
Mhm.
and play, or like even when they live like in those closed neighborhoods, or like,
Mhm.
you know, everybody knows everybody. Like all
Yeah.
the kids are really good friends, and like they're always hanging out.
Uh-huh.
Here I feel like everybody's so like on their own.
Yeah.
Mhm.
In
That
a way.
like the kids are just like stuck at home all the time, or like
Oh
That's
my gosh,
so
wait, I
true.
also have one. And like in Brazil, having like apartments and stuff is so normal. And
Common.
everyone,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
everyone just lives in an apartment, and
Yeah.
everyone goes down and play like go to the pool,
I wish.
play in the playground. That
But,
was
like,
like so fun.
I
I was like we were the family that had a house, and it was not fun at all because we
Same.
would go to like our friends' apartments and just like have fun over there because it was
Yeah.
so freaking fun. They would just stay down there, make popcorn all day, and like ice cream. Anyways,
well,
That
my
was, like,
point of
super
view
fun.
with that is like I lived in a lot of different scenarios in Brazil. So I lived
Uh-huh.
in the beach area. I've also
Yeah.
lived in the big city. So
Mhm.
I've lived in apartments and I lived in houses. And for me, it was a completely different experience every single time. That like
Which
think
one
what I
did you like better?
I think the one that I liked the most was definitely apartments,
Yeah,
because you can like you just know everybody from your block. Like
I
it's
know.
That's true.
just like everybody knows everybody.
And
And
it's not apartments like here. It's different.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
know.
different. Yeah. It's like it's literally like New York, like you would see a New York apartment.
Mhm.
But the thing is, again, like it comes back to like I feel like Americans are very like on their own thing.
Mhm.
That like even the
Mhm.
kids don't really like interact as much with the other kids. Like
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah,
in
the-
school, or like in their extracurricular
Or you like
classes
have
and
two
stuff.
friends and that's it.
So true.
Yeah.
I feel like making friends in Brazil is so much easier than here.
Yeah,
Even for like
honestly.
kids.
And
like,
adults too.
Yeah, I remember like going to the beach and making friends at the beach, and then okay, like never seeing them again, but like
You're just like, but then if you see them again, you guys are gonna be
Oh,
like, best
yeah.
friends ever.
so
I
true.
hate when I go to like Walmart or like Target and I see people from my school and they don't say hi to me, and I'm like, we have like 4 classes together, like we
Yeah.
talk at school, like we're
It
friends
sucks.
kind of,
Yeah.
and like when we're out of school, like we just don't know each other.
Mhm.
Which
I
is
hate
so
that
weird.
about here. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that there's also like so much of like stereotypes that Brazilians like project on the US
Uh-huh.
that like it makes it like really different the view. Like
Mhm.
yes, like we know a lot about geography because Brazilians love geography, so we study a lot
Mhm.
geography. But like it's a lot different when we come here because America has like this thing with like the whole like movies
Yeah.
that is like the American dream, and when we come here, not necessarily is like we thought, like the High School Musical thing that we were talking about.
Mhm.
So like
Oh yeah, that's so
I
true.
watched High School Musical since I was 5, and for me, it's like I thought I was gonna come here and live to my High School Musical dream.
So can I just
I just
song?
like miss you guys so much, and I just wanted to be so close to you guys.
I love having you guys all around me.
Okay, no, guys, talking like
actually-
real talk right now.
We're having some
we-
technical problems.
Yeah, one of our cameras, it's hitting up. No,
It's no,
It's dying pretty much.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
explode.
It's just not. It
Please
might
get help.
explode. So we are sharing.
Cause sharing is caring.
Yes, this is what we're all about. You know, we love to share, especially our chair.
No,
That's her all here.
here, right here, guys, talking about stereotypes. This is a
Anyways.
Brazilian hug, okay?
Oh yeah, okay, that's so true. We're so like touchy. I don't know
We're
if you guys can hear
huggers.
me, but we're so touchy. Like, I don't know. But anyways,
We just love to hug.
I'm going to Brazil in a week, and I just want to like hug everyone and be like, oh yes. And
Americans don't hug. They do the side hug.
That's
They
what
go,
I know the
sucks.
side hugs
and the little tap in the shoulder.
I know.
Please kill me before you
But
do
not
that.
gonna lie, sometimes I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I'm hugging someone and I'm like, let me go.
I can't. I never
It's
do
'cause
that.
we
It's
got
just so
used to-
weird.
It's because
I
we
know.
got used to the American way of doing it.
Probably,
But
yeah.
Okay. Anyways,
Anyways,
We're
Leah,
gonna-
do you want to tell us the plan? for the new
yes,
videos?
I'll tell you the
The
plan.
podcast?
So,
oh my gosh.
if you are an American, you do not speak Portuguese at all, and you're not interested in knowing Portuguese, we only put out English episodes on every second Wednesday of every month. But if you're interested in knowing Portuguese, we put out episodes every Wednesday. And if you already know Portuguese, tem episódio toda quarta.
oh my gosh,
There we go.
what was this?
Bilingual queen.
We love it. Okay.
Anyways,
We're so glad to have you guys here.
I hope you guys
Yeah.
enjoy this because we are.
sorry for the little problems that we had. But
You can tell how amazing we are that like we find a way.
We
to
have the
do.
Brazilian way to fix things,
Exactly.
and this is amazing.
That's why we're cooler.
Yep.
Just kidding.
Well,
so happy to have you guys here, and I'll see you next time.
bye.